Okay, let's go. Queer struggles in Nigeria. Religion. My views. But first, if you had to choose $70,000 for you right now or $250,000 for your best friend, what would you choose? Episode 2 of Dose of Dami starts now. Okay, what's up, guys? So as you probably heard from my intro, we're just gonna be talking about two things today. The cops in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah, we're gonna be talking about two things today. The first one, queer struggles in Nigeria. Now, the reason I actually want to talk about this is for a particular post by Zikokomag or Zikoko Magazine. I don't know if you guys know them. I'll put the post up for you guys to see now. Basically, what we have here is two people, I don't know if they're bi, I don't know if they're lesbian, but like two married women who met each other over social media and they started a relationship with each other, right? And the first thing, I guess, someone who is not queer, when they read something like this, like especially for me, the first thing I saw was, oh, these two people are cheating, right? Like that's the first thing I said or that came up in my head when I saw the post and I read the post. And I started, because I was seeing people like saying, oh my God, they found the love of their lives, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So I was like, but this is cheating though. And yeah, that's true. It is cheating. But there is an underlying issue with this post, this situation, right? The question I feel like we have to ask ourselves is why did these two people feel the need to hide who they are, right? Like get into a heterosexual relationship, but date someone of the same sex on the side, right? Like we both know why these two people are in Nigeria, and we know the persecutions that queer people experience in Nigeria, right? Like it's literally a law, I believe so, that if you are found like practicing homosexuality and all that stuff, you get sent to jail. Like, or even if people find out that you are practicing homosexuality, they might kill you. Like it's really messed up over there in Nigeria. So that's the main thing we have to focus on in here. Like I was talking to a queer friend of mine and I was like, it's not fair on the husbands what they're doing, and she said it's not fair on anyone in general, and that's the truth, because it's not fair to them to have to hide who they are. It's not fair on the husband to have to be with a partner that's cheating on them, and we know why they are in that situation, right? So I want some of you guys that are like heterosexual, whatever, to think of this like this. Like if you have someone you love, like your crush or whatever, you're a guy and you have this girl that you really love, like you have a crush on her, you want to marry her, that sort of thing, and then society says you can't. Society says you'll be jailed if you do, right? And society also says you have to be with someone else that you're not necessarily attracted to, right? Some of us in those situations will feel pressured to try and fit into society, right? So they end up getting married to who society deems to be the correct or the right thing to do. But then you cannot stop human urges, right? You love this person. This is the person you want to be with. So you now find yourself being married to someone that society says you have to be married to, and you being with someone that you truly want to be with. Like if you read the post, you will see that these two people, they just want to be with each other and live life like they would normally live with their husband. Like they want to end up in a place where they won't be persecuted for people they love and stuff like that, because it's not hurting anyone. Like why do I care about these two grown adults being in love with each other, right? Like it's something that I feel we need to have a deeper discussion about in Nigeria. Like I was talking to my queer friend and I was like, I want to talk about this, but I feel like I'm incapable. Like, I don't have the capability to talk about things like this because, like, I'm not queer. Like, I don't identify as one. So I may not be the same way. Like, people might be like, "Oh, a white man cannot speak on racism and stuff like that." Like, but it's still. I feel like it's good for us to have this discussion to be able to be open about it, right? Like this issue, this two women, the situation they find themselves in, it's not their fault. Like, you can't help who you fall in love with. Like, that's just it, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that in the sense that we should not be persecuting these people. Instead, there is a bigger discussion to be had regarding this issue, this topic, especially relating to this post. Yes, they're cheating, but like, what choice do they have? They're disadvantaged on both fronts. Like, if they were single, cannot be with each other because who knows, someone can vex and go and kill them just because they love themselves. Like, that's not fair. Imagine someone killing you or persecuting you because you're in love with your wife or you kiss your wife, that sort of thing. Like, that's not fair. And I know that when it comes to Nigeria, everything all boils down to religion, right? Which kind of is a nice segue to my next topic is religion. My views on religion, actually. I was actually having this conversation with my friends the other night. I asked them this question, like, oh, and by the way, I believe in God. Like, I believe in God wholeheartedly. Like, it was how I was raised and stuff. But yeah, I asked this question. I was like, if you believe in God, right, then that means you must believe in the devil too, right? Like, and if you do believe in the devil, then you believe that there are evil people in this world, backed by this supernatural being we call the devil or Satan or whatever, right? And I was like, isn't that scary? Like, it's a scary shit for me, especially when I think about it. I'm just like, bruh. It's like I said it. I use this analogy. Like, it's a never-ending war, right? Like, you're battling these evil people that are backed by this evil being. If you believe in the fact that God can perform miracles and can do supernatural things, then the devil can do supernatural things, right? Like, I was also like thinking about, like, in Nigeria now, there's been a high number of like ritual killings. Like, people would get their family member, their wife, their girlfriend, their mom, or whatever, and kill them just to get money. And sometimes I think, like, is that shit real? Like, I'll go do something, kill my parents, and then I open my cupboard and I see money in there. Like, but I'm inclined to believe that it is, because if you believe in God and all the wonderful things He does, then chances are there are some unscrupulous people. I think that's the word. Unscrupulous supernatural beings that would give you money if you kill someone, if you shed blood, like that sort of thing. Um, it's just a scary thought for me. I don't know. Like, in religion, we're taught not to question things, right? Because I feel like if you start asking yourself questions, like, how does this work? Why is this the way this is? Then you'll fall down a rabbit hole where your faith will be tested, right? And if you're not of strong faith, then it would falter, right? Like, I'm not someone that says my faith is like up there with like the pastors or like the people that do 40-day fasting, 7-day white fasting, all that stuff. Like, that's not me. So, to be honest, I try not to dig too deep in all these things because you start questioning yourself and questioning things. And one of my friends was like, so if you don't believe in God or like you're an atheist, then does that mean once you die, then that's the end? Like, that's just it? Like, nothing happens. You come into this world, you get born, you live your life, and then you die. So what's the point of living, right? And I was like, yeah, like, as humans, we are, I guess, engineered to want to believe like there's a higher power. Like, we need to have something to believe in, right? I want to be able to say, I want this job. And even though I would put in the work, the feeling of having some supernatural being to pray to help me, like, give me that extra step towards achieving that goal, it's a common effect. Like, for me, I know being able to say I'll pray about this thing and it's going to happen, like, I don't know, I just like that, right? And for me, whenever good things happen to me, like, even if I didn't pray about them, I'm always like, thank you, God, because, like, I just feel at the end of the day, like, there is a higher power that's controlling all things. It begs the question, like, is there free will and stuff? Like, is it, if everything is already preordained, then do we have free will? That's another topic for another day. And I spent with my friends, I spent 6 hours talking about this stuff. So, well, yeah, I don't want to get too deep into this. I just wanted to share some of my opinions. I mean, I feel like it might have been all over the place for you guys, but I just wanted you guys to get a feel into the kind of person I am and the way my mind works. But yeah, I hope I hope this has been interesting for you guys. Yeah, like I want to be able to put out content for you guys, for my friends, for my family to be able to see. I want to be able to put myself out there, get out of my comfort zone, you know. Um, yeah, like, and if you have any counter arguments to what I said, you can put them in the comment section down below, you know. But going back to the first question I asked, would I rather win $70,000 right now or $250,000 for my best friend right now? And your best friend would know that you are turning down 70,000 for them to win 250. Because I feel like if they don't know, that's a different thing entirely. So, but I'll answer both of them. If they did know, I would want my friend to win 250, my best friend. If they don't know, my heart is telling me I would still choose the 250,000 for them, because I feel, yeah, because I don't know, I'm just someone that always cares about my friends before myself. So my heart tells me 250,000, even if they wouldn't know I did that. But my brain is telling me 70,000. But if they did know, I feel like I would still choose. I would choose 250 because bare minimum, my friend would give me the 70,000 I was supposed to get initially. Now, if they want to give me half, so 125, yeah, 250, 125, then that would be great. But like, I feel like bare minimum, my best friend, my friends know who my best friend is. He would give me the 125. So yeah, I wanted to do something fun for like my outro. I don't know if you guys know the Wordle game. I wanted to actually play it. It's gonna be really fast. I'll probably do like one or two. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know how good I am with it. I've only played it like twice. But let's try one game. See how smart I am. Okay, so what I like to do first letter, I like to have E in my letter because I feel like most times there's an E in there. So a 5-letter word with E. Let's do crate. Also A too. A is a nice letter. Let's see. Okay, so yellow means it's a correct letter but in the wrong place. So there's R and A in my word, but it's the wrong place. Let's think. And CTE, if it's grayed out, that means those letters aren't there. And I'll try raid. This RAIDS if this is a word. Okay, so green means it's the right letter in the right place. And S is there too, so R, A, and S. Let's see. Okay, R isn't first, R isn't last, S isn't last, S isn't first, so bruh, so A has to be the second, R has to be the third, S has to be the fourth, so let's see. HARSH. Damn, this was hard. Bye, guys.